everyone, Gigs here once again on the MineSaga server, Western Realm. Here I am hanging out with Mr. Jiggly Panda, doing his little dancey dance. Dance, dance, dance. He looks like he's dancing in place, shaking his little head. So today I am looking at all the benefits of having Mr. Panda around as we do some farming. And I've spent a little bit of time leveling him up. Let's get this spelled right. So a little bit of time leveling him up, and he's now level 4. I did have to do this kind of passively while I was AFK because he's a little bit of a nuisance hanging around. You will notice in the video that I do trip on him a couple of times, and as I TP myself to different areas, then he TPs with me and I get stuck inside, and it's annoying. So see, it doesn't happen when I'm just walking through him, it's just when he TPs to me, and it's just kind of he's a bit of a pain in that sense. So over this way I have things set up with some chests and bits and pieces in order for us to that's what he does. So he's a bit of a nuisance. So the panda essentially, if we have a look at his stats, what he can do, is he gives us a boost when we're harvesting crops. Or when we're harvesting. So it essentially is crops, things like your carrots and potatoes and things. And this is my sort of farming area that I do my farming in. Every so often I'll harvest the carrots so I can get myself some points, and obviously a gazillion and one sell ones. So I have set up some chests and bits and pieces to try and test all of this. I did test it with my cactus just to have a look and see whether or not it made any difference. This is after 5 minutes of growing with and without the panda. As you can see, no difference. It was really no difference whatsoever, which I'm not surprised. I mean, it is supposed to be for crops you harvest or you break by hand, and well, cactus you don't. So I suppose you could grow a couple of cactuses and break them by hand to test it, but it's not really worth it. And yeah, anyway, nah. I just wanted to try it out. I was sure it wouldn't make any difference, but it didn't. So there we go. But yes, so the stuff that I was actually wanting to see was how much difference he would make when I am harvesting my carrots here. So I've set up a few chests and tried a few different things to sort of see the difference in the amount of carrots I would get out of each time I harvest that entire lot. So I've got my chest sitting here. You can see they've got them set up for the various different ones I was doing. Just had to make sure when I was doing it that the entities weren't going to be cleared. This is almost a full chunk apart from the stairs I have around the outside. But yeah, so first one is with no panda at all, so just doing the crops. You can see didn't quite get a full row there. I got a couple of extra bits and pieces of cell wand and some golden apples. These parts, the bonuses, don't seem to make any difference whether you got the panda or not. So the other one I tried was with Fortune 3, and I don't know if you're aware, but Fortune 3 helps you get additional crops like carrots and potatoes when you're harvesting with it. So I wanted to see how Fortune 3 impacted with the panda as well. So just sort of as my sort of little base area, I also just did one without the panda and with Fortune 3. So the results on that one there was definitely showing that I was getting, so I've got about an extra 5-ish stacks there from using Fortune. I while it seems like I got more out of that as the bonuses, I don't think the Fortune 3 made a difference at all. I think that's all random anyway. But definitely using Fortune 3 gave me more crops, which I knew it would because it does in vanilla Minecraft. And again, this is without the Panda anyway. So, I haven't done it for all the, yeah, so you can see visually quite easily how different that is. So, with the Panda at level 1, I harvested another set of the crops just to sort of see what the difference would be between them. And you can see, you know, Fortune 3 gave me quite a good setup. I haven't bothered doing it for the other levels because it didn't seem to make any difference. So, but you can see that this one is almost at level 1 Panda. He is almost at the Fortune 3 level, definitely more than without a Panda. So you can definitely see already he's sort of boosted that up. I've got about an extra 4 stacks ish there. I'm saying ish. So yeah, it definitely made a difference having a level 1 Panda. Level 2, got a couple of extra more stacks there. So yes, again, definitely leveling them up to number 2 made a difference. Couple of extra bonuses there. Now we have level 3, and again level 3 seems to have added a couple of extra stacks on there for us. So leveling them up's made a difference, and again leveling up was easy because it's just passive. He sits there and AFKs with me and just slowly increases his experience. So that's quite handy dandy. So level 4 Panda, so again we've got a couple of extra stacks. So now we're almost at 2 full rows of carrots, not quite, but we're almost getting nearly a full row more than what we were getting without the Panda at all. So it's definitely giving us quite a bit more. So not quite as much more as using the Fortune 3, but still definitely more. You can see that it's definitely more. So Fortune 3 with the Mr. Panda, you can see it's definitely giving us more. So if you saw the last shot of, you know, opening that Fortune 3 chest, we've almost gotten another full stack on top of that as well. So using the Fortune, and it's obviously more than the level, just the level 4 on its own, we've got about an extra 4 stacks more. So you can definitely see that having the Panda around and using Fortune 3 helps you get more carrots. Or if you're doing potatoes, more potatoes. Not so much with wheat. Fortune 3 doesn't seem to impact wheat in the same way as it does carrots and potatoes. You tend to get more seeds than actual wheat. But if you want seeds, then that's what you'll get, I suppose. Now, I was doing farming boosts as well, so that's the last 3 chests that we're doing. Now, the farming boost does cover this entire area. I've got a hopper and a chest up there to help capture all the crops that I was doing as I was farming all of these, so I would hopefully wouldn't lose any, wouldn't lose any off the sides or anything like that. But the farming boost covers this entire area, so as long as I made sure I placed it in the middle, most of the crops would go into there, but I would have a few sitting on the ground, so I had to make sure that I wasn't doing it around near entity clearing time, so I wouldn't lose any of them. But yeah, so I had to be a little bit more careful with the farming boosts and a lot quicker because they only lasted 5 minutes. Stop tripping me up, Mr. Panda. Right, so yes, you're annoying. So level 4 Panda with the without the farming boost, and level 4 Panda with the farming boost. So you can see that this is almost again up at the Fortune 3 with the Panda level. So if anything, rather than having a farming boost, if you're going to do it the way that I've done it, as a full farm, then Fortune 3 is probably the way to go. So Fortune 3 with the farming boost and without the Panda doesn't look like the farming boost makes a difference. I don't. Definitely makes a difference from. Oh, sorry. It does. I suppose I didn't have the panda, so it makes a difference between having no panda and Fortune 3. So it definitely makes a difference there. But from a farming boost to with Fortune 3 versus having a level 4 panda and Fortune 3, there is no real difference. So the farming boost hasn't really helped me an awful lot over having the panda. Does that make sense? So with the panda and Fortune 3, it's almost the same as having farming boost with Fortune 3. So it still gave me sort of similar amounts of carrots. So yeah, not too much difference. So using the farming boost without the panda, without Fortune 3, so we dismissed him, you can see that significantly less carrots. So definitely more than just doing the carrots on its own. So sort of we're almost nearly 6 more stacks there versus when we did it just on the first chest, and obviously it's similar to the Fortune 3 levels. So again, farming boost versus Fortune 3. I mean, farming boost, if you get them for free, fine, but you have only got them for 5 minutes. Spend a little bit of time, a little bit of XP getting yourself a Fortune 3 pick. I think you're actually going to find that you're doing better with that. Same as Mr. Panda there. He's wonderful to have, and he's helpful and stuff, and definitely you can see he's increased my crops. But unless you've actually got him, I wouldn't go out of my way to spend too much money on getting him. He's not impacting anything majorly that's going to make you a heap of money. I did win him, but I think I've seen them on the AH for around 20, 30,000 million. So I'm not so sure. So I'm not so sure that they actually make that much of a difference. Now I'm going to get the sell wand out and I'm going to sell these so we can see how much money this equates to. Seeing we're talking about whether or not it's worth selling. All the other little bits and pieces that are in there won't sell, but I am taking out the blocks because the blocks will sell and they will make a difference on how much money I get for each one. I think that was it, but let's just double check. Yes, that's it. So we'll sell each of these and see how much we get. So with no panda we got 8,483. Fortune 3 gave us 13,974, so definitely a difference there. 12,648 for the level 1 panda. 15,096 for level 2. And again, you can see the number of items there as well is increasing as we go along. Level 3 gave us 15,657. Yes. So definitely you can see the increase as we sort of go along on those ones there. Now Mr. Level 4 was 18,496. And with the Fortune 3, 23,222. Good money, Mr. Panda. So, level 4 panda with the farming boost, 24,769. So again, not much difference between that and the Fortune 3. Not much difference at all. Very minor. Fortune 3 with farming boost, no panda, 20,094. So yeah, again I think Mr. Panda's definitely giving us a bit of a boost there. So with the farming boost, no panda, no Fortune 3, 14,960, which was definitely more than the money we were making down here without the panda at all. So yes, so the farming boost definitely helped with that. So yes, definitely having Mr. Panda is a huge help. I'm hoping that you learnt maybe a little bit of something out of this. Maybe it will inspire you to use Mr. Panda as you are farming. I think he's kind of cute, but he's annoying, and so I probably won't be using him anymore. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and have a great day.